What's up guys, leftstickrightstick here again with another LittleBigPlanet team pick review. We've got some really short levels for you this week after the really long levels of last week, which is a little strange. Should have mixed them up a bit. But first off, we're going to start talking about Faster Than the Speed of Oddsock by Caliboy4599. It's got a really nice looking aesthetic to this Oddsock level. It's got some great flow, and throughout the whole level you can maintain your multiplier. It's got some great dynamicism throughout the level, although some things I don't quite like about dynamicism is that the confetti sort of explosions don't really seem to fit in. The sort of other explosions do fit in, so that's kind of nice. And I don't understand why we're on fire, really. It never really gets explained. The confetti is really distracting. I just don't really like the confetti explosions. But the actual normal explosions are fine. The actual sort of techie aesthetic is very nice. It does look quite polished, and it's a very fluid and fun Oddsock sort of race, as it were. Although it's a bit short, but the obstacles are done very well. It's sort of quite engaging in that respect. Although what isn't quite so great is sort of the music the music is nice, but it doesn't seem to give that sort of rush that you need, that sort of sense of danger. Although the danger does kind of come in this second section of the level, where you have rising water, dangerous toxic water. Although it wasn't quite as fast as I would have liked it to be to rise up, but maybe I'm good with Oddsock. I just had a nice flow, so it wasn't really much of an issue. Obviously Caliboy459 probably didn't want to make it too hard, but still, that's just one. There's no sense of danger that goes on. But I really like the whole use of the switches and the platforms. The moving platform is a really great plus of this level, and it's a really great Oddsock platformer. Next up we have Same or Different by SlurmMacKenzie. It's a sort of mini game kind of level. It's got, at the beginning I was a bit confused by the sort of instructions to how to play. But as you play a few more times, it kind of comes with you. You get 2 minutes, basically, roughly, to sort of, you have to follow 2 rules. Are they the same or are they different? It's very, very simple, and obviously you want to go, you want to go quick, and the controls are actually very smooth. I really like it, and it's all about it's a thinking kind of mini game. What I didn't like about it though is how the score bubble thing indicator on the top left still stays there. I mean, I know some creators have been able to remove that for these sort of mini games. That would have been really nice, because it just looks a bit ugly that that's still there, seeing as we still have a score on the bottom right. And maybe sort of the green light and the red light could have been a bit bigger. These are just small nitpick things. And the aesthetic is actually very nice. I like the whole wooden aesthetic, and everything moving along, the music, everything is very nice. I got a little confused throughout, midway sometimes playing, maybe it's because of the speed of it. And I always felt sometimes I kept feeling like maybe Rule 2 wasn't properly coded in sometimes, because I kept thinking, oh, maybe, I swear I clicked on the right one. Going back through the video, I didn't really spot anything that I did wrong that was actually glitched off, but that's just something that I felt when I played through it. I don't know if you feel like it, but otherwise it's a really nice mini game, and it's a real shame that there's actually not more options. Maybe like increase, more of the sort of things that you have to choose from. Instead of 2, maybe I'd make it 3, as it make it a bit more difficult as it goes along. Because that was a really nice mini game. Finally, we have the Cosmic Caverns by IDX Ollie. This is a very, very beautiful level. The aesthetics are really, really on point here. It's got a really nice sort of mechanic in terms of like you phase in some sort of obstacles, and you phase out some of them, and it's sort of switching between the two, which is very cool. I really like this. What was a bit annoying in terms of the aesthetic wise that I didn't quite like is sort of how both the spawn points and the bubbles were hung by string. I mean, it does seem very intentional, but I just personally don't quite like it. And also another sort of aesthetic thing is all these had these areas. I mean, technically we wouldn't know what to do otherwise, but every single pad, pretty much every single viewpoint screen, has that little triangle button attached to the wall, which doesn't really quite blend in as much, which is a slight little nitpick for me. I didn't quite like that, but aside from that, it's really fun. It's a shame it was as short as it was. I kept thinking, oh, this is so great, I want to keep playing a bit more. It's a great mechanic. None of the obstacles felt particularly boring. It fit in very nice. Everything flowed very well, and so that was actually a really great plus with this whole level. Another thing that was a bit of a minus though was sort of these collectible glowy orbs, special orbs, not these actual normal bubble orbs, we can collect them. There are different colors, but there's nothing at the end to say, oh, you know, you've done well collecting all the bubble, all these special orbs. It just was, okay, I collected it, added to my point, that's it. That's, you know, I feel like that's the missing element that really should be implemented. But I really like this level. I really like the team picks this week. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed these levels, click that like button and check out all the other LittleBigPlanet videos we bring to you as well in the meantime. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.